Hello everyone, this is Gregor, welcome to the stream. Tonight, more card games. Also trying to turn off the AC, because apparently it's summertime, finally. Not a big fan of it, to be honest. But yeah, we've had like, I think it's called like a heat wave or something like that. Yep, there we go. So, yeah, fun times. So, did we get Combat King? I think we did. Yep. So now it's like onwards and upwards until we get to like floor 10, I believe. Or something like that. Hi. How do I know? But to tell you the truth, I'm also a Balam Garden student. Oh, but I can give you any info. I'm working for Galbadia right now. Oh. It's like a vendor in here. Sure. Can I play cards? No. Silly Gregor. You can play cards with the shopkeep. In prison. So how does this guy restock anyway? Hey, G Scorpion, welcome to the stream. How's it going? How are we doing tonight? Did we get coffee? Kind of like this. Aha. That's some good, like, brain damage there. I actually have a small confession to make. That coffee over there, it's kind of like 2 spoonfuls of instant coffee mixed with a shot of I don't remember what it's called. It's like we have like an espresso machine at home, so it's 2 shots of, it's like 2 spoonfuls of like regular instant coffee and mixed in with a shot of extra strength espresso. Yeah. It's the only thing that works anymore. I feel dead inside. Hey, second coffee. Woo. I think this must be like my 3rd or 4th for the day. I mean, you can tell by my eyes, right? It's like this is your brain on coffee. Oh, you got a battle meter? Are you a mercenary or something? If you win this game, I'll add something special to that thing for you. But I charge 300 gil per game. Wait, what? I like how we're like in the middle of like a daring escape from prison. And we're all like, no, let's stop and play some card games. Because why the hell not? That's one strong coffee, yeah. It's the only way I can feel anymore. Wow, that sounds like a lot darker than I thought it would. Just like my coffee. Okay, promise a promise. Let me see that battle meter. Let's move this part around. There you go. Now you can look at even more detailed records. So yeah, what this did is it kind of unlocked, let's see, character report. So with this I can finally track how many enemies every party member has killed. Even safer for some reason. Also, how the hell did Irvine? Oh yeah, I remember how he got killed. It was like during the brothers fight. Like he was like he kept getting knocked down as soon as he got resurrected for like 3 or 4 times in a row with that stupid AoE thing. So before stream today, I was looking into getting some mods into Final Fantasy VIII. Like what shall I call it? Like get like key prompts for the controller, or like get high resolution backgrounds, because apparently that's the thing that they actually did at some point. I'm not exactly sure how it works. It's supposed to work through like neural AI with machine learning protocols and stuff like that. Kind of like makes passes over the old assets and upscales them. But the thing is, in order to mod anything into Final Fantasy VIII, I first need to install a program that like, it's kind of like a DLL injector thing. They call it Toneberry or something, and it's not something that I want running in the background, to be honest. Play card game. Blah, 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 blah. Fine, sure. Why not? But yeah, you need to run an injector in the background to do anything because of the way the game is coded, presumably. And I would much rather avoid doing that, to be honest. Ooh, hello. This is a bit tricky. Can they actually capture us in any way? Yeah, they can capture us with Thornberry if we do this. So I'm just gonna play it safe. Ah, you fell for my trap. Thornberry's mine. Potion. Wow, that's like shitty exchange rate, like 200 gil for like one potion. That's like, don't you like buy them for like 100 or something from the shops? I somehow feel cheated. Oh well. So yeah, it's like a lot of trouble, and apparently nearly everything in the game can be modded with that, but only that way. There isn't like a way to just, you know, copy paste assets and replace them with like higher resolution ones. Shoot, the hatch is closed. Doesn't look like there's any more cells above. Combat. So I guess we're stuck with the regular low-res backgrounds, I guess. Whoops. Kind of sucks, but what can you do? I did have a look at like trying to see if the PS1 MIDI audio soundtrack was better, and while it does sound better in some cases, it also, for me at least, sounds awful in other cases, so I didn't do that either. There was a mod also, I believe, that swaps all of the music with covers. Like, you can choose from like orchestral, metal, and what's the other one, like remixed, remastered kind of tracks. Whatever, anyway. Hold on. Do we actually... more treatment, strength, time magic... Fine. Yep. Laguna! Squall! No. I'm okay. I'll survive. So yeah, unsurprisingly we can use the elevator to go down. How convenient. Go ahead if you want to be squashed like a pancake. Oh yeah, I remember now. We can move this arm by using the panel above in the control room. Someone needs to stay upstairs. Oh, don't make me pick. Whoops. I mean, it makes sense. You're the one that knows how to do it. Can I at least like move my junctions or something? Hey. So what can we do? Press the red button. The big red. Switch. Give everything to Squall. Wow, he's like at 5,000 HP. We're like halfway there. No, never mind. This that's stupid to do. How many like pure Agatha this. Whatever. Click. I'll take care of the rest. Leave me behind. I'm sacrificing myself for the greater good. So, a bit of good news. I got paid, and we've like checked around with all the like our finances, and I went ahead and ordered a new webcam. So hopefully at some point all of that isn't gonna like glitch out anymore once we get the new one. You mean we're underground? No. What was that? Gunfire! Jesus! Need to go back. Let's go save him. Oh. Oh, shoot. See, maybe I shouldn't have transferred all of the... damn it. That kind of sucks. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have transferred all the junctions, but at least now... Oh. Bug attack, wait, what? Wait, what? What's H and what's G in this point? Like, huh? So yeah, this is gonna be like a thing here. They're gonna do like the thing. Thanks, man. I love you. You saved me. So okay, this is funny. These special effects weren't like this clear in the original version that I played. It's kind of funny, I guess. Oh no, someone saved us. The one guy we had not accounted for. The idiot in the cowboy hat. Stop trying to act so cool. Oh, now we get like more drama. So yeah, basically the General Caraway kind of like get like Irvine. I guess he kind of like smuggled him out, like used him to get his daughter out or something. I said I was sorry, that's why I'm here to help. After I scratched you to death. Wait, what? What? Now's our chance. The basement door is buried in sand. Of course it is. This place is buried underground. You choose 2 more party members and head on up. I'll hold them here. I think another way, so basically we only get like to choose 1 party member. So what are we gonna get? I think like Zell might be the better option here. Although, you know what? I'd rather have Selfie, to be honest. My turn to boogie now! Ha ha ha! So, Like I think I mentioned this last time that we played the game, but this prison is supposed to be like, it's got like this weird corkscrew design, which, to be honest, should not work at all, because all three screws are kind of like converging on the same point, the three like struts of this prison building. So if it were burrowing downwards, it would probably pull itself apart, since like none of the you'll see what I mean. It's just like basically imagining like three screws all like aimed at the same point. So it's like the further down they get, they kind of like intercept each other's paths. So it really doesn't make any sense, like design wise. It's like at one point, like all the screws are gonna like meet each other, and the top part like are gonna start like drifting further and further apart from one another, just like pulling it all like apart. Which doesn't happen because it's a Final Fantasy game and something magic. I'm probably doing it wrong if I'm like looking for like sensible architecture in a Final Fantasy game. So, by the way, just got the email. I'm also a Humble Bundle partner, which is surprisingly easy to do, considering I'm like strictly small time. But one of the perks is that I keep getting emails about all the new like how do you call them? All the new offers and stuff, I guess. So if you use the link down in the panels and visit Humble Bundle, you can now, like, if you visit Humble Bundle in any way, but preferably through my referral link that's down in the panels, I think they ran a promotion about like they give for free the game Jalopy or something like that. This is endless. What's our next move? I got an idea. Can we all go up again with the arm? So we're heading down. Yep. So what was the floor that the arm was stuck? Oh, damn it. See, this is like where the game kind of like starts with all the like multiple parties fuckery. It's very annoying because you're supposed to like juggle like, as far as I can understand it, at this point of the game, you probably are expected to have one Guardian Force per party member, more or less. But the thing is, it doesn't really make sense to like split them into two parties, because after this part, there's gonna be like one more point where we are juggling two parties at the same time, and that's it. I think the next time after that is like in the end game, where we again need to make two parties, and like it's also the only point where you can, you know, actively swap between them, like on demand, I guess. Yeah. So anyway, as I was saying, just got like an email notification that they are giving Jalopy, I'm not sure how it's pronounced, a free game on Humble Bundle as part of like their spring sale something, which I haven't actually seen because like I just got paid today, and like let's be honest, just like sinking like 75 euros for the webcam is probably like maxing out my budget for the month. So probably no more like games and stuff. But yeah, if you want to check it out, like you can head to like the Humble Bundle website, or you can use my referral link again in the panels below. Not needed, would be nice, etc., etc. I'm a shameless shield now. I'm like selling out for the big bucks. or like I don't know. Actually, I don't know if I even like get anything from Humble Bundle. I know you're supposed to be able to choose what charity the money goes to through your referral link, and probably there's gonna be that weird like split thing that they do, where they let you select percentages of where the money goes. But again, since we're talking about like a free game, that doesn't really matter anyway. Nope. Just run. Ha ha ha. Because like way too much of a hassle to transfer all of my junctions from the other party again, only to do it again the next time like they do a forced change. Like, I think Final Fantasy VIII is probably like the first one that, you know, really leaned into this whole multiple parties thing. Because like 7 didn't really have that at all. I don't think 6 had that either. I'm sure 5 didn't have it anyway. So yeah, probably it is the first one where they really tried to give this dynamic that all of the party members somehow do stuff concurrently, which is fine. It's like it's a hell of a lot more realistic than what Final Fantasy VII did, where it like assumed that whoever you didn't pick as your party member just like sat in the high wind and ate chips or something. Come on, bleep, 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 bleep. Nope. Never mind. I'm kind of surprised that there's nothing like in the way of items and stuff to get here. Although again, Final Fantasy VIII, like, speaking of things that it does differently, it kind of like, I guess, I don't want to say strayed, but it kind of like moved away a lot from the fantasy-ish, like the gaming aspect of the Final Fantasy games. Like, if you notice, there are no loot chests, and like the characters are more realistically proportioned, like the party characters at least. You ain't going nowhere! I mean, oh shit. Wait, they have haste? What? Are you kidding me? Oh yeah. Did I mention like for the 50th time how much I love this animation? Like, Brothers is like so over the top compared to the rest. Like, not over the top, no, not over the top, like more like light-hearted than the rest. Except maybe for like, the Chocobo one, I don't remember. Can you actually summon that? Oh yeah, you can. So you can also summon Chocobo even though it's not a Guardian Force, by using an item once you manage to capture Boko, or Boko was it? I don't remember. Like, the Chocobo character, there we go, 2500 damage. Stole one missile, yeah! Let's see, two brothers again. Da, 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 da. So how are we doing tonight? What are we playing? Aside from card games. Silent. I think I'm gonna try like I don't know, can you actually silence this? I don't think you can, but it would be nice. Like stop them from doing micro missile again. So micro missiles is kind of like a special case attack that it always does 50% of the target's current health. So it actually does a hell of a lot more damage to my characters now because they have like 5000 HP each. Like, at least Squall does. Squall. And I'm having trouble pronouncing these. Like if you notice their like regular attacks only do like around 100 damage, which has always like been the problem with like percentage based attacks, so that I guess they tend to seem a bit overpowered if you're fighting enemies with like a lot of health, or conversely if you have been min-maxing your characters you actually get a lot more damage. Hey, one of them is dead. And the other one didn't get silenced. Oh well. I think this Quetzalcoatl is gonna do it though. Like this guy can't be like that far behind on health. I've heard the remixed version of this, by the way, like the heavy metal version. It's like so good. Like it really gets you in the mood for boss fights. Although this wasn't like that much of a boss fight. Hey, we already learned this anyway, so whatever. Strength Junction, Magic Junction. Can we? No. Hey, Squall, can you hear me? Servine. It's a good thing we got into that boss fight when we did. Otherwise, we would have missed Irvine calling us. Like they should be speaking in code like this, like be like Papa Bear, copy Papa Bear. Baby Bear, this is Papa Bear. Over. Click. Okay, let's do some more fixing up while we can. So what do we learn next? Kind of want to go for like 80% HP, but I don't know. Junction slots are always nice to have, and defend is really good. I think I'm gonna go with HP first though. And status attack, nice. Aha! Cutscenes. So check out the design on this prison. Like, can you see the thing with the struts I was talking about? It like kind of like faces in it like heads off in different directions. Those are corkscrews, and they're supposed to like rotate to make the prison burrow deeper into the ground. The way they are angled kind of means at like one point the struts that we're on at the moment are going to be pulled apart. Such a weird design. Oh no! Veteran! Click. Yeah, see? I actually don't remember if you can die here, but definitely like this is like an FMV and like the character is overlaid over it. So if you see at the end, like the way they designed it, they didn't expect someone to start holding the button like right at the start. Hey, that was way too dangerous, wasn't it? Yeah. I thought the arms were moving kind of slow. They had the submerge system on. I mean, I don't know what that is. I want to ride the yellow one. Yay! I'll take that one too. Huh. Jeez, it's like very, very warm here at the moment. What's the temperature at the moment anyway? Maybe like holy shit, it's like 25 degrees. What? At like 10 p.m? Ugh. Sucks. What? The sorcerer is about to launch missiles at Garden. What? They're targeting both Balam and Travia Gardens. It's like a spoiler, Travia is not gonna make it. Hehehe. Hey, I like how half things are sprites and half background. Yeah, I was talking about this last time too. They kind of upscaled the character models, but they didn't really do anything on the backgrounds themselves. So now it's like I think the original like background resolution is like 320 by 240. It's kind of like stretched out. The vehicle of this scene. I mean, not the characters. Yeah, but this isn't like a vehicle. This is like part of the background. Or am I misunderstanding? That was a miss, right? Right? You have to decide, squad. You're the leader. You're the man now, dog. So let's see. There's like one party goes back to Balam Garden and another one goes to Galbadia Missile Base. So she always goes to the missile base, so that's fine. I don't remember if there's like any interactions between like the rest of these. There we go. It's a half-buried vehicle. Yeah, that's part of the background though. It's not one of the two vehicles that we used to get to here. It's like a third like broken down vehicle. Oof. Jeez. This team will now head for Balam, the rest to the missile base. Go with it. Yep. But yeah, the funny thing about that is that like in certain scenes, like in Deling City, some of the actual like people in the scene are also part of the background, so they are like way lower resolution than your characters, and it kind of shows. Wait, what? Let's take that train. Can we not? I don't like want to go explore. No? Fine. Choo choo. Hey, stop! Stop that train! Oh my, just give up! Gosh, I hope he's alright. Come on, to the missile base. Oh yeah. So I guess we're using like this party first. So go like this. So before doing that though, this is like the prison. Oh. Before doing that, we kind of need to go to Delling City for a moment. I mean, assuming we like find a path towards it. No. Like I'm almost certain there's a way to do that. Oh, there we go. This is Delling City, right? Yep. Lovely. Lovely. Press C to get off. I don't see a C key. I don't see a C key. What's going on? So yeah, see the example I was talking about, like the guy right in front of us here. He's also part of the background, as is this guy over here, which is why he's not animated. I can only assume that they did this to like save on processing power, I guess. Who knows? Who cares? It's kind of fun anyway. Let's see. So we are here, you guessed it, to play cards with General Caraway. Please take care of Rinoa. Escapade the sorceress. The country is merely a tool for her. There are still different sprites on the background. No, actually they're not. They are part of the background, and I think what they did is like they kind of like used a little mask around their model so that it kind of like hides the hold on. That was weird. Oh, okay. See, what I actually need to do here is lose the Ifrit card to him. So this is what I'm gonna do. Like so. There we go. So now he will use Rinoa's card. There we go. That's like a particularly good card there because it has like 2 A's on the sides. Although to be fair, it doesn't particularly work most of the time because of like the top and bottom side being awful. Hey, we got Reno up. Lovely. So let's try and get Ifrit back. And he has to use it at some point, hopefully. Hopefully. Like, in before he never uses it. Ever. Wow. Maybe I should start streaming like Hearthstone or something. That would be like more card game-ish. Come on, dude. Ifrit? No. I guess not. I don't think he can capture this one. That's fine. Wait, what? Oh, hey, the rule changed. It's finally like back to like I think 1. Awesome. So I can finally like pick cards that I haven't directly captured. That's decent. That's very, very decent. Although yeah, I'm not particularly missing anything yet. Come on! Where's my Ifrit? Thief. Give it one more try. I think you can get it like later on from like Fisherman's Horizon or something like that, but I'd rather like get it now because I'm definitely like liable to forgetting that I needed to win this card. Which kind of sucks, to be honest. It's a draw. Who cares? Come on, Ifrit, please. No? Grumble, grumble. Hey, we get Forsaken at least, which I... Forbidden. Which I didn't have somehow? That's kind of weird. Oh my god, where's my Ifrit? Where's my Ifrit? Arr. He really doesn't want to do that, does he? Screw this guy. Okay, this is the last one. If we don't get the card now, I'm just gonna like wait until we get to Fisherman's Horizon later in the game. Yep. Oh well. Guess we have to do what we gotta do. Oh well. Screw you. Oh wait. Why did I save there? Also, where is my... there we go. As to the presidential residence. Yep. I'm kind of like trying to remember. This goes to shopping arcade. No, thank you. Although maybe we can. Is there like a remodel shop here? Yeah, there we go. Cutting trigger, Maverick, Bismarck. Yeah, there you go. Getting some upgrades in. Sling tail. Ooh. Hey, I need a mesmerize blade. Is that the one that I just used for Vine? Nope. Like a mesmerized blade. And okay. Maybe we can refine it from a card. Mesmerized blade. Oh, I only have one. That sucks. Sucks. Maybe we can do it like this. Aura stone, aura stone. Yep. Oh, hey, APM is like decent for starters, but I want to do that though. It's like status medicine. We don't care about that. Recovery medicine. So see the thing that like 2 will refine to 1 mega potion. We are going to be using this at the end of the game to make a shit ton of money. Because using that and Tonberry's like ability to open shop anywhere, you can basically buy very cheap tents and cottages and convert them into mega potions and then sell them, and like I think a full stack goes for about 300,000 gil worth of like pure profit, which is insane. Also, I just realized that I probably can junction stuff. 14, 21. That's fine. Goes to Calpadia Hotel. I mean, see, they aren't like actual, like they're not like actual like character models. They're like parts of the background, but just like masked as such, so that they at least look like they are. Wait, what? Oh. Camera sucks. Just like being masked to appear as if they have like full 3D. You're up for a challenge, aren't you? Bring on your cards. I mean, sure. Should actually have like any decent, no. Just as like the regular useless set of cards. So is there like any point to actually challenging these people anymore? Like, I realistically have all the, I guess, common cards that I need. As to the Link City Station, yeah, that's where we need to go. Yep. I should probably buy some more fuel though. Hello. Wait, closed? Really? So I can't even get like gas for the thing? That's gonna be a pain. Missile base, so we are headed that way. Oh, over there. Okay. That was easy. Why won't they disembark? Do a save and onwards. You'll be pleased to know that this part of the game does not have any cards associated with it. Hehe. For those of you that haven't like been completely sick of it yet. This uniform is so itchy. When the hell is lunchtime? Doesn't matter. Have to stop it. And in the end, we blow this place to smithereens. I mean, that makes sense. Somehow. I don't actually remember how this part of the game goes. I remember like getting very easily lost. It's locked! Curses! Foiled again. Also locked. I found this in the car. Maybe it'll work. Click, 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 click. Surprisingly, we have an ID card we didn't even know we have. So yeah, I kind of remember like getting very lost here. Yikes, there's someone there. Walk by quietly. Might look suspicious if we're on. Let's just walk by here. I think it's like this, right? Hey, you! Stop right there! Walking in single file. Your parents must have raised you well. That's very good manners. Like, what? Like, how the hell does military protocol have anything to do with your upbringing? Like, I've been in the army. Like, there's like not a single time did I think, hey, good thing my parents taught me like that. Let's see. At some point I'm gonna have to like, hold on. I'm busy now, what do you want? Tell the guys by the missile launcher to go on ahead and I will catch up with them later. Thanks a lot, we really appreciate it. Hehe. So let's see. Excuse me, sir, I've got a message for you. Well, what is it? It's about inspecting the circuit room. The maintenance team said they were too busy, so that you should go on ahead. So yeah, basically this is kind of like a silly little mini game that we are supposed to do, like go back and forth and relay messages, which is very stupid. So very stupid. So like I know we're like in disguise, but there's like no way a base like this has that much personnel that people don't know one another. Like so as to allow us to come in as total strangers. What if the base commander finds out? Oh no! It's like no way like that a military base of this importance and like this like carrying this kind of ordnance would not have people know one another to prevent what we are doing at the moment, which is like infiltrating it as total strangers that no one should know. Let's see. This place off limits. Oh, never mind. This is where we need to go. We need to go tell him that we're doing it ourselves. Chat, chat, chat. Come on. Or was it like all the way at the back? Ba, 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 ba. This must be the control panel. Hit a few buttons here and there. Hey, the lights went out. Electrical system malfunction. Maintenance team. Investigate immediately. Oh, we done fucked up. We should get the hell out. Next. Let's go blow the base to smithereens. Hey you, what's going on here? Off-screen violence. Oh, ah. Like stealth operatives. Oh yeah. By pulling the old trick of like running in after someone and just like making banging noises. The power's down and we need some help. Uh-oh. We're gonna get like drafted into it as well, right? I think if we go through the door to the missiles, like the missile storage now, they're gonna like make us participate in oh, there we go. It's like a mini game where you have to like pull and push and stuff. Hey you! Haven't seen you around before. Play it cool. Well, we need some help in there. Doesn't really matter. Help out. Fine. Fine. Yeah, these are like yet another of those like stupid mini games where you have to time button presses. It's kind of like reminds me of the one in Final Fantasy VII where you do like squats. Yes. So S is the X button on the cursor. So. Hit S, not press, hit. Stupid controller. I don't get the point of this minigame. It's like literally just like a time waster. At least in like Final Fantasy VII, when you were doing like the snowboard or the chocobo races, you actually, you know, got stuff out of it. And even like the mini games where you have to like disguise Squall as Cloud as a lady. Like even then, the better you did, the better the stuff at the end that you got. Here, this doesn't even like affect anything. Just like stop the game until you've pressed like the X button for, I don't know, like 100 times. Good work. Yeah. Mash the button. Yeah. Mash, 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 mash. So this is another thing that PlayStation games of like this era used to do, because Resident Evil also did this, where they had like some like weird operating system minigame equipment. So I think our goal here is to like mess around with the yeah, maybe if we set the error ratio all the way up, it'll lower the chance of a direct hit. So yeah, this is basically what we need to do, is like mess around with like the variables here, so that it has like a very large margin of like missing. Set error ratio. Yeah. Badly pixelated error ratio. Bling, 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 bling. I don't understand why a missile system would like ever need to have an error ratio set. So like it literally has like a built-in system to force it to miss 75% of the time, or like be 75% less accurate. Like, who the hell designed this? It's like, that's not how like weapon design works. And yeah, it won't let us like change the target, so that's out of the question. Plot, yeah, exactly. It's plot weapons. So now we do a simulation to confirm. Someone must have had a lot of fun like designing this sequence, to be honest. Accuracy rate 20 to 30%. Error ratio 65 to 80%. ICBMs. That's how they work. That's not how they work. This place is off limits. So yeah, there's like definitely a way to mess this up and like have to fight everyone. But I don't remember if it actually like changes anything. Because at the end you always end up fighting these guys and then the like the weird like caterpillar robot at the end. I think caterpillar. Well, anyway, you'll see. It's like a weird little like thing with dynamos popping up and down on the sides. Attention! This is the control room. We are now entering the final phase of the missile launch. Take your designated positions and prepare for the launch. Launch, 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 launch. Sir? Huh? What are you doing in here? Don't move. You're the intruders. That salute you did just there was completely wrong. Oops. We even have like a kind of like dramatic transformation light. Aha. Like this thing with the military armor being itchy. It's actually a joke that they also did in Final Fantasy VII. There's like a very similar sequence where Cloud has to like get into disguise. Lizard sightings confused. Ooh, hey, slow. We like that. But yeah, there's like a sequence like early-ish in the game where Squall Cloud in Final Fantasy VII kind of has to get disguised into a Shinra soldier and like participate in was like a parade or something, if memory serves. And he does the exact same joke, like this uniform is itchy and it stinks. Although he also has a helmet on because of like the spiky hair, you know. And like he's like, oh, and the helmet kind of like doesn't really fit. Damn it. Captain, no! So yeah, in case you're wondering why we're like two-shotting everything, we haven't, like even with all the farming that we did at some point for the AP, we're not particularly high level. So the enemies are also like quite low level wise, but on the other hand we have been junctioning the crap out of our skills of stats. So yeah, our stats are like appropriate for the like 25 to 30 level range or something like that, maybe 40 even, but we are only at like 15 or so. So shit dies really easily to summons and spells at some point. We should be able to stop the missile launch from here. Click, click, click. Hey, I found it! No! So if you're wondering why the soldiers are kind of like still on the ground, that's because we are stupid, like our characters are stupid. And they never really thought to at least like restrain the soldiers. Like, I think the time limit here kind of like affects our seed rank. So like the shorter the better. I'm gonna put it to 20 minutes because I'm not sure how much the boss is gonna take to clear out. It definitely won't take like 20 minutes, but we also have like a few minor fights to go through as well. Yep, there we go. We are idiots, we left this guy unattended. Elite mercenaries, my ass. Oh no, something went bump outside. I wonder what it is. Oh no. Hey, what? Oh. Did the game kind of like freeze or something? Hello? Ah, there we go. I don't know why it did that. So yeah, there's gonna be like a boss fight here. No, we screwed up. Oh no. There is no way I'm letting you all live. It would be inexcusable to sorceress Idea. I don't want to suffer here, Wrath. Are you men ready? Yes, sir. It's like the caterpillar thingy that I was talking about. I mean, it kind of looks like a caterpillar, right? It's even got like the little like filler legs at the bottom. It is technically a tank, by the way. And it's also extremely weak to electricity, if I am not mistaken. Oh, hey, it's got like stop. Nice. So yeah, I'm just gonna be spamming like Quetzalcoatl here and just like, you know, drawing shit with the other characters. So it's probably going to be like 800 or like 1,000. Yep, 600 only. Wow. I kind of like overestimated it. Let's see how much HP it has, so we can like gauge how many attacks we need to get it done anyway. Probably gonna be like in the 20 something range. 12! Oh really? It's only like level 12. It's only got like 6,000 HP, so it's like 10 Quetzalcoatl casts, I guess? The one thing I never liked about like Final Fantasy VIII is that the timers that it uses, they keep counting even in the menus, and also while you are doing like your special effects. Like summons are very disadvantageous when you are timed. If I had put in like 10 minutes, it would probably not be a good idea to use Quetzalcoatl at all, because like it takes at least I guess like around 30 seconds per cast. So getting like 10 casts in to kill this thing is gonna be like 5 minutes, plus all the time you have to wait for like the ATB gauge to charge. So if I had picked like 10 minutes, I would have had to like start attacking with the others as well, in order to like make it on time. Missing out on all the wonderful spells that I could have been getting otherwise. It's probably a good idea to just like stock up on Shell for Zell, to be honest, and maybe stop as far as I can take it. Like Quetzalcoatl isn't in like any danger of dying with like 1000 something HP. And like realistically, none of the characters are actually close enough to dying anyway by the end of the time limit. By the time the time limit ends. Well, that's about it though. Just like cast Quetzalcoatl and draw the shit out of it. And the other good thing that I totally didn't like do on purpose is that since we've had Quetzalcoatl mostly on Rinoa for like most of the game, she should have like moderately high compatibility with it. And compatibility also affects the charge up time, the wind up time, like the reverse 18 beam bar that empties before the GF can be summoned. And I think it also impacts damage like in some small way. Actually, I think I might want to do like Carbuncle. And maybe start like attacking regularly. I think this thing is also weak to water, so Siren is probably a good idea as well. Maybe Shiva too, I'm not sure. Like, I'm pretty sure that like most Final Fantasy games, mechanical enemies are weaker to electricity. Beam! Meow, 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 meow. It's like so weird. Like, I really like the summon designs in Final Fantasy VIII, but they're a bit weird-ish. Even to today, I think that probably Final Fantasy VII has like the best, like the flashiest looking ones, I guess. They're all like very impressive. Final Fantasy XIII also has some very like impressive summons. Although at that point they kind of like tie each one to a specific character, so there's not that many in the game. And a few of them are kind of weird, like Shiva is kind of like made into two different ladies, which also turn into a motorcycle or something. But yeah, at least in Final Fantasy 13, you get like Odin really early on because he's like the main characters. I think they're called Eidolons in 13 or something like that. But yeah, it's the main character's summon, and it's very impressive. Even more impressive, and the thing that I very much liked in 13 is that the summons actually appear as controllable characters. So once you summon an Eidolon in the game, oh shit! Wow. So yeah, as soon as you summon an Eidolon in the game, you kind of like phase out your the rest of your party, and you just have the Eidolon fighting for you. It's kind of like a different system, I guess, where you if I remember it correctly, you use attacks to charge up its combat gauge, and once it's full, you can unleash like the actual all-out attack that each one does. I kind of like 13, even though the story is like extremely stupid. Like no joke, the story in 13 is. Oh god, she died. Do you have any life? Yeah, we did. That's nice. Even though the story in 13 is kind of like. Okay, never mind. It's not stupid per se. It's more that I don't know. It isn't properly explained in game unless you sit and read all of the encyclopedia entries that the game has. It has like kind of like a I don't remember what its in-game name is, but it's kind of like an encyclopedia where it has like summaries on we win? Hey, we won! Amazing. So yeah, it's kind of like an encyclopedia that has summaries on each chapter that you've played, and also gives you some oh, hold on, maybe we can get like something decent here. Cast, full cure. Yeah, check this out. Kind of like a weird limit break, to be honest, but if you get it right, it's always worth it. So we just like did a very difficult boss fight, and now we're just like full health again, because why not? It needs repair first. Oh no! It's kind of like an easy thing. Like someone wins. There we go. But yeah, it has kind of like Final Fantasy 13 has like that kind of encyclopedia where you have to go in and read chapter recaps, I guess, and character descriptions and stuff like that, because the actual game is very bad at characterizing its characters, that you need an encyclopedia to like get what each character is about. Like, there are very important things about most of the characters, like their motivations and stuff, that you can only find out if you read the in-game encyclopedia, which is stupid AF. Ooh, hey, Degenerator! Wow, an Aqua Breath? I mean, sure. Is that it? Huh. Oh, hey, we got all of these items when we were refining cards, didn't we? Oh, let's see. Weapons Monthly June issue. The Flamesaber got its name from its red blade. This gunblade is very similar to the shear trigger. The only difference is that it has the cutting trigger's handle. I mean, sure. The gauntlet is covered with layers of steel. It's a fighting glove for delivering heavy rather than smooth blows. The ends of the Morning Star were equipped with spiked metal bolts to cause more damage. It's a plain weapon similar to Nunchaku, but it's fairly effective. The Red Scorpion is a unique whip made of rare materials. Its strength comes from the dragon skin, which flexibility comes from the Ochu tentacle. Buy yours now! $99.95 plus tax. So yeah, this is like more or less the end of this section. So hold on, let me see, transfer things over so we don't like waste time once we're done with that. That's it. Oh, are we locked in? Squall will take care of the rest, right? I wonder if he'll organize the garden festival. Nah, can't count on Squall for that. This. Squall, did you put me on this team before because you hated me? It's kind of like a fun thing here that depending on which characters you send to each mission, you get different dialogues. Now, the reason that I picked Quistis for the other team is because she's got like special dialogue when she goes back to Garden. I should probably also have put Zell on it. But there's this whole love quest that side quest that he's supposed to do. But the thing is, he doesn't actually need to view any of those events, so I don't really care about it. I just care about getting the Combat King magazine at the very end of it, and that you can more or less get as soon as you get him back after this point. Still, the missiles could be on their way. We have to report to the headmaster. Well, there's gonna be a few things happening in here. Find the headmaster. Seize him. Kill him if you have to. Wait, what? So yeah, there's like a thing here that Garden is actually headed by two people. It's not just Headmaster Sid. There's also like the Garden Master called Norg, I think, or something like that. And it's kind of like a little like I guess interfaction dispute. You three, which side are you on? Are you with the Garden Master or are you with Sid? I don't get it. You're with Sid, aren't you? I don't think it actually matters what we answer here. The enemies are like laughably easy to deal with anyway. Oh yeah, this is the AoE one, I think. Is it? I think it is. Yep. Lovely. I think I'm gonna keep him at critical HP for now. He tends to get fights done a bit faster. Hey, time magic. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Now we can stock up on like haste. What is it? Yeah, time magic. Hold on, since when is like Demi and Quake time magic? Like, I can sort of see double. Yeah, we're not getting a full stack, so there's like no point. Can we get any doubles otherwise? Huh. Probably wasn't drawing enough. Kind of sucks, to be honest. Let's see, learn, status magic, encounter none. Ugh, this one's decent. But HP and magic 20% are also nice. I think I'm gonna go with encounter none first. It's gonna come in handy later on. Da, 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 da. What's this? Hey Squall, the garden is in chaos! The monsters from the training center are everywhere! The members of the Garden Masters faction set them free! Watch your back, man. Wanna play cards? Nope. Wait, why did we... Oh my god. Hey, you're back! What's going on here? I don't know. At first they were saying something about rounding up the seeds. Now everyone's either siding with the Garden Master or with the Headmaster and fighting everywhere, you know? Disturbing! Disappointing for the disciplinary committee. All our work for nothing, you know? We got the hell out of here. No. Just like I like how like everyone's running around like crazy, and these two are just like sitting there doing nothing. Like, whatever. Just like another Friday. I always like read Raijin's voice like. Kind of like an Arnold Schwarzenegger, like Terminator-ish thing. The cards? No. Caution! Disturbing. So yeah, the idea is that Garden Master Norg. Jeez, I hate that name. It's spelled like in all caps too, so it's weird. Okay. But yeah, Norg is supposed to like be pissed off at Sid for provoking the sorceress. Oh, I didn't get any? Wow. That's like the worst resolution ever. But yeah, he's like mad at Sid for provoking the sorceress' wrath. So they kind of like turned on one another, I guess. That's the explanation there. Thanks for your help. The headmaster isn't here. We're fortifying this area to make them believe that he's in here. If they attacked us all at once, there's no way we could hold them off, even if we're seeds. Ooh, tactics. Zoo. Let's go visit the zoo. Wanna play a card game? Card game. Oh. Hi. I'm doing my best like everyone else. Card game. Please take this. Remedy. Good luck. Card game. No card game. Like sure, you wanted to play card games where you were doing like a prison escape, but not now. And what? Oh! It's like an empty draw point, probably because they're like drawing from it themselves, right? Or there's like some weird kind of glitch or something. So I'm not sure if we're supposed to go into the training center at the moment. Like, oh, shit. Wait, what? Stole one dino bone. So we can, like, make him fall asleep. Can we? Yep. Electrocute? No, micromissiles does the percentage damage, right? So damage one enemy, status change one enemy, water damage to all enemies, kill one enemy, damage all enemies, standard damage all enemies, death against certain enemies. I don't remember how the death limit break goes. I think it has something to do with like Quistis, like her own level. I want to try the generator and see if it works. It's probably not gonna work, but oh no, anime graphics! See ya! I love the animation though, like if it works it's like very ridiculous animation. Yay. Oh hey, T-Rexor's card too, awesome! Like 10 AP, that's a lot. Maybe I should heal though. There we go. Over here! She's one of the headmaster's seeds! Like, I like how they don't even realize that we're like... Oh shoot, I'm sorry. I'm gonna fight too! This should be interesting. Shame on you for picking on little kids. Like, I just killed a giant dinosaur. What the hell did you... Oh, another one. So that's your secret weapon. You have two! I didn't see this coming! Curses! Oh shit, Thundara! Nice! Does it also have Fira? I didn't notice. Oh yeah. It's like Fira too. Ooh. Like eventually we're gonna get like we're gonna get like the menu ability that allows us to refine mid-tier magic out of items. And like a more reliable source of like wizard stones and stuff like that to do it on. But in the meanwhile, might as well just try and get a few more spells. I probably need to like take some time and just like sort through all of my magic, like try and consolidate it, because I have like a lot of characters now that just have like 10 or 20 of a spell, and I could maybe like pull them all together to at least try and get full stacks on one character. That would be the best way to go about it. So I think I'm gonna summon Diablos now, just like to check how much HP this guy has. Yeah. But who has Diablos? Oh, it's Erline. No, well. Why did I have it on Erline? Oh yeah, it's because like I wanted to spread around the HP junctions so that everyone could get like high HP. Okay. So this is also the first time we've summoned Diablos, and like the animation is really nice. Like he's not like particularly effective as a Guardian Force, especially on boss fights, because most enemies are like more bosses are immune to gravity-based attacks, like his Dark Messenger, which does a percentage based on their current health. But even so, it's kind of like a cool animation. Oh shit, he's got like 35,000? What? I need to scan this guy. So if we did like 3,000 something with Diablos, that means he's got like another 12,000 to go, right? Or like 9,000 maybe? 12,000, that's fine. Jesus, that's a lot of... Wait, weak against what? Is that holy? I don't have holy spells, do I? Maybe that was cold. No, it wasn't. It was like definitely holy. And like the only holy Guardian Force that we get is like in disc 3, I want to say. Like Alexander that we get. Where did we get Alexander from? I don't remember. Like I think it's from like one of the bosses that we fight somewhere along the way. Oh, forgot to boost. Oh shoot! So it was like Frost was the... do you have any Blizzaras? No. Yeah, that sucks. It might as well like draw some Thunder anyway then. So tonight's stream is gonna go for like a bit longer, because I am off work tomorrow. Yeah, so I don't need to get up at 7. Hooray. So hopefully we'll get to play a lot more card games. I mean, proceed with the story a bit more. Nah, it's gonna be card games. Like this is the point I think where we start getting access to the card club side quest in Balam. I don't know if we can like start it now that we're in that we're like still in the siege part of the game. I forgot to boost again. Like this does a lot of damage. Jeez. Hey, 3 Dino Bones! Jesus! That's a lot. That's a lot of Dino Bones. We're getting them bones, right? Get it? Bones. You should go like clearly over 1800, right? Oh, my dude, 2200. It's dead. Yeah. The headmaster, he isn't here. Someday I'm gonna be a great thief, just like you. Oh. Like, it doesn't seem to want to let me play card games with any of these people. Although I'm almost positive that you could do that. Your school, huh? I heard about you. Is there anything you want? It's not free, of course. Gee, thanks. Card games? Sorry, but I don't play beginners. I'll play you once you have more experience. Like, really? Beginner? You insult me, sir. Oh well. I got the Grats card. I got the congrats card. Oh shit, there's two of them now. Don't I have like encounter half equipped? Why am I getting like these like, encounters like so often to one another? That's weird. Does not compute. Well, anyway, I guess I need to go liberate more areas or something. Also, come to think of it, I'm not actually sure, like the dino bones, what those do, like what those can be refined into. Normal ammo, AP ammo, demolition ammo. Fire ammo, yeah. Yep. Oh yeah, quakes. So I guess we can like give a character a full stack of quake. The next level is a real tournament. Nope. Shut up, that's not how it works. It's like I spent so much time listening to the whole like Quake versus Unreal thing back in the day. It was stupid. Ooh, tornado. Those are really decent, but kind of like want to let's see, auto, magic, auto, attack, yes, auto, death. Kind of like want death though on this, so It's also kind of surprising that you don't really like... Actually, you know what? Yes, I'm going to refine some curas. Ah, shit. Let's see. Cure into cura. Like anything else that gives me cura? No. I mean, this gives me death, but oh, like this. I guess I could like try and get some curaga, but I don't want to use my cottage. Need magic, airline, go 57 curas. Do you have cura on any other character that isn't using it? I think Quistis might have. She's using it. Alright. Yeah, that sucks. So let's do like a bit of housekeeping here. Let's see, Blizzard. Yeah, that's fine. Zara? Yep. Zaga? No. Give all. No, actually, take all. That's fine. Suna. Confuse. No. Desert. Take all. Break. No. I'm sure Irvine has zombie though. In a full stack of that. Take all. Give all. Give all. No. Take all. Ah, so close. So close, 98. Really? That's fine. So the thing is, I really want to get like death on this, on my elemental attack, because it's like very good at 98. How many? Like, don't I have anything else that might give me more? No. Oh well. So we got like our abilities in. Fine. Really? Oh yeah. Oh well. Hey, bye, G-Scorpion. Have a nice evening. Okay, so let's see. I think more or less the idea here is that you need to go around and defeat all of the, liberate all of the wings, so that you, at the end, you actually get the FYI, he's like in his office. Like the very first place you should have gone and checked. Oh shoot, this guy's new. Huh. This garden belongs to Norg. 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 Are we using some odd microphone? I don't think so. Why? Are we? What's wrong with it? Hey, Tumatigeri, welcome to the stream. How's it going? What's wrong with my microphone this time? Let me just check. I sound odd. Do I? So, 2 hours into the game, someone thought to tell me that my microphone sounds odd because this thing is actually not currently installed in Windows, and XSplit is using my webcam microphone, which is like all the way over there. Here. Now I should be much clearer. Thanks, Tuma. Welcome to the stream. Like, no one thought to tell me that. Hey, there we go. Again, thanks, Tuma. As I was just saying, no one thought to tell me that. And like, I can see that there's like sound input coming in. And this is like turned on, so unless they're afraid to whine, but I mean, I always like having like feedback. It's like I don't actually have like equipment to be able to tell myself if something is wrong. Oh hey, we learned Doom, nice. Like for example, I don't have like soundboards or anything so that I can see if my levels are off or something like that. So like if no one tells me, I probably won't know until I watch the VOD. Sir, nope, it's a hologram. What the? Pretty cool, huh? Can I play card games with you? Nope. But yeah, thanks, Tuma. Like I don't know what's going on. My Yeti, like Blue Yeti microphone, kind of like has this thing lately where it kind of like gets uninstalled, I guess, for some reason when you start up Windows. I don't know what the problem is. I think the cable that I'm using might have started to like get a bit worn out. Cause like, let me finish this fight and show you. Bomb fragment. Yep. There we go. So yeah, let me just like go to webcam mode. Yay! So my microphone is currently on. Hi. My microphone is currently on like a boom arm, but when I fold it away, like so, let's see, where were we? There we go. So the cable gets a bit like bent, so I'm kind of like starting to suspect that it maybe got a bit worn out or something like that. Stop by to see what's up in Final Fantasy Land. It actually killed all audio for a moment. Ooh, yeah. So you can hear me now, right? Hopefully. So yeah, I think probably the wirelets have kind of like got worn out on the inside from all the like bending. The good thing is that I'm not actually using the default wire. I'm using one from the Amazon Basics, which is like, I guess around 3 or 4 euros or something like that. So it's easily replaceable. And the reason I actually got this one from Amazon Basics is because the default cable isn't long enough to reach all the way like around my desk and down under in my in the back USB slots for the PC. So I had to go like buy a new one that's slightly longer. I think this one is like 5 meters long or something like that.
But yeah, it's more or less very cheap to replace, so that's fine. Probably have to like take some care when I unfold it until I get a new cable. So fingers crossed. It's probably like the cable's gone a bit bad on the inside. That sucks though. I've like been streaming for 2 hours and I've been using the webcam microphone, which is like all the way up there on the monitor. Sucks. So Tuma, how are we doing tonight? Like Final Fantasy aside. Let's see. GF. I think Ifrit's gonna like kill them all off. They don't have like that much health. I wonder why how Squall now is like at 2000 health and not higher. Did I do something with his cura? Oh, I know. Because it kind of like junction. When I set it to auto junction magic, it actually put it on strength. His Curaga. Complete all the DBs today? What's a DB? The last gold crown I needed. I'm assuming that's Monster Hunter, right? DB. What's a DB? Dual blade? No. Dual blade, yeah! See? I got there. Eventually. Hey, we're learning a lot of abilities. Aha! Let's see. Summon magic. Aha! Vitality Junction is probably all the Sword and Shield tomorrow and the weeklies. So are you done farming? What was it? Damn it. Are you done farming? Nope. 50. 40. Wait, what? Don't actually have any other spells for this? Wow. Oh, damn it, I forget what it's called. Kulve? Oh yeah, Kulve kind of like rotated out, didn't it? So it's like ancient, like the Witcher thing. Are you done like farming that? Doom! Use Doom on one enemy. That's very helpful, isn't it? Use Haste, Berserk, Protect on all. So this one's nice when you have like a party full of melee characters. Like if you've got like a party that's Squall, Zell, and Irvine. Like okay, Irvine is not melee, but Ancient Legend took you less than 1 day to complete. I still haven't done any of the Witcher quests. Actually, I haven't even been into the game since then. So yeah, I don't know what's going on at all. Let's get like a full stack of those. Is there like Dispel? Shit. So yeah, I haven't even seen how the Witcher event goes. I haven't played at all. Ancient Legend was one the Witcher quest was pushed in single player. Really? Does it actually force you to play it in single? That sucks. Like, what's the point? I am predominantly a single player player. But yeah, like the whole point of Monster Hunter is like the team ups. So I don't get why they would want you to have like a like single player fight. Like they did the exact same thing with like the regular Behemoth fight, didn't they? Like the intro where he teleports at like 30% or something. If memory serves. Correct me if I'm wrong. Hello. Hey Squall, tell those traders to bring it on. Sure. As you can see, the headmaster isn't here. Ooh, Giselle grins. I hope my brother is alright. Card game? Card game. Card game. No. No. It's like 1 month's quest, his obsession with card games. Another one of Sid's followers die! Eh. Okay, that's a new thing. I think we get like the frost magic refinement items from that thing, right? Probably. Let's see. Mag. Couldn't steal. Aw. I don't think it's gonna survive, to be honest. Yep. Squall overload. Glad you were able to fix my mic. No worries. Thanks for dropping by too, and thanks again for the help. Have a very pleasant evening. Nothing looks damaged so far. Who's there? What? I'm with the headmaster faction. Here, take this. So yeah, you're supposed to be able to start the card club quest here, but apparently you can't really like challenge people to fights yet. Because there's like this thing that happens later on where you can make Garden sort of take off, I guess. Okay, this is like the last one that we need to clear out. I've got one more fight. Aha! So what the hell are they holding? It's like a... Behold my hand! The deadliest weapon of them all! Wait, what? Oh! Hey, it's an Elvoret. Oh, like, not an Elvoret. What's this called? I forget. Granaldo. Couldn't steal. It's kind of like Final Fantasy IX all over again. Like spent 3 hours trying to steal with Zidane. I couldn't steal anything. Couldn't steal anything. Couldn't steal anything. Ah! Like, but why? Why can't you steal anything? Like, you've been trying for the last half hour. Hey, ooh, treatment, nice. So, let's see. Dr. Kaduagi, oh my. Can't use that up. Do you have any idea? Zhu might know. I don't have any idea where she is. I think Zhu is supposed to spawn in the middle once you clear every other area, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see, we learned treatment. I think status defense is probably the next thing to go for. So who had Siren? I think it was Quistis, right? Nope. Was it Squall? No. So it was Irvine. Like remove abnormal status. I think I want to have this. We play cards. Cards! You know some rules are known to this area. Wait, what? Do I want to do that? Oh man, it's me! We passed the SEED exam together. Oh, he's the guy that SEED said you'll always like be average but don't give up. That sucks. Like, how awful is that? Like, the guy you were like life or death with on your last exam doesn't even remember you exist. Squall, what the hell? Not cool, dude. I hate these enemies. Like, I had no idea how to like deal with them back in the day, and they always like kept exploding in my face. No fun. Arctic Wind, nice. This like gives Blizzara or something, right? If memory serves. So Zoo should now have spawned around here. There we go. Zoo, wait! Wait for me! Like, unsurprisingly, Sid is in his office. The last place we thought to look. But we're not allowed to go there because we first need to clear everything else. Even though we're in like a life or death situation where missiles might or might not be heading towards Balam Garden. Makes sense. Whose side are you on? Neither. I mean, come on, you know these people. In his office. Like, we made it seem like he's hiding, but how does Squall's party know that? They would presumably have just received, like, had just arrived at the academy, and they would have not have any idea, like, about all the subterfuge and stuff, right? Wouldn't it make sense for them to immediately head to his office before anything else? And I know that I didn't like go check myself, but the game won't let you use the elevator unless you've cleared everything else around. No joke. But I have a lot to report. You can tell me later. No. Come on. Just ask him, dude. My feelings have nothing to do with this. Squad Leonhardt, professional. What you call it? Oh shit, I forget the word. Professional angst boy. This building used to be a shelter, long before it was remodeled into the garden as we know it. It can totally take off. It's not quite like how a traditional shelter works like, but eh. Ooh. So yeah, now it's like a. Thankfully, I think we can do the card club quest later on in the game. Like clearly, like the way it worked, you needed to like play. I think it's like 10 or 15 games in Balam Garden, and then you'd start. You'd start seeing like card club members walking around garden, and you could challenge them, and you had to. I think you had to challenge them in a certain order. Like the card club is kind of like ranked by number of wins, I guess. I'm not sure. It's not responding. There's always a way out. Like this one. But yeah, you're supposed to challenge them in order of the ranking. You start with, I think it's the lowest is Joker or Jack or something like that. Anyway, and you progressively like fight your way up towards the queen, like the card club queen or something, Queen of Hearts or whatever. I don't quite remember how the ranks went. They're all based on face cards from a regular deck. So there's, I think, 6 or 8 members or something like that. I think it's 6. Anyway, and once you defeat all of them, the reward for that, yeah, we do. Like, we're at the middle of disc 2. Do I really need to get another tutorial on how to junction magic here? Come on. So that's kind of like a good point. Do I have... I don't have Fira, do I? Oh well, fire is fine as well. Let's see... Huh. Where do I have fire junction on? That's kind of weird. Oh, on my magic. Never mind. Yeah, Irvine doesn't have it yet. Ah, well. Oh, Jesus, confirm once more. Why did I pick that? That's like the exactly wrong thing to pick. Yes, I did that already. Ready. Tutorials like 15 hours into the game. But yeah, once you defeat all of the card club members, come on. Aside from getting access to a few of the rarer Guardian Force cards, and I think you also get access to at least one of the character cards, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, anyway, the more important thing is that they become available as they become available at this, like at the end game. There's a point of no return at the end of disc 4 where you can no longer go back to visit any other place except like a couple of like side areas, I guess. There's like a lot of stuff happens and most of the world becomes kind of like cordoned off, I guess would be the correct word for it. But any member of the card club that you failed? Wait, am I pressing the wrong button? What's S? Ah, damn it. Failed. I don't know what the S key is. Which one is the S key anyway? Oh my god, this is like the most annoying thing about this game. The way they handled the button prompts. Like, I don't know what the S key is. It's like X? Is it like A, B? Just like trying with X at the moment. Probably not it. Oh, so it is. It was X after all. Amazing. Finicky, stupid crap. Ah. But yeah, like any member of the card club that you successfully beat during that side quest makes them spawn at the headquarters location at the end of disc 4 where nothing else is available. And the important thing about that is that 99% of the cards in the game are available from those people, except certain like character and guardian force cards that you need to find from other places, I guess. So basically beating the card club quest means that you... Hold on. Would this give us more HP now? Yep. Like beat the threshold here. Like having access to like most of the game's cards also means that you get a good source of items, I guess, for refining and stuff. Because remember, a lot of the cards that you can get, you can refine into items, and then you can refine those items into spells, so basically you get like a freebie source of a few, if not a lot, of the game's spell catalog. It's gonna be a boss fight here. What? Looks like that room. So Squall, what now? Climb up there. Yes. Have no choice, let's go. Fine, I'll go. It's gonna break, isn't it? It's like rendered as a model here instead of a... Yep. Whoa! I did it. I can't go down this way. Yep. Let's see, was it like this side now, right? Yep. Oh, never mind. It's like here. Like I remember like having a hard time finding this the first time I played until I noticed that there was like a big flashing green light there. I think there's gonna be like one of those weird slug enemies now. Like it's gonna jump out from the oil or something. Whoa! Hey, Matty, thank you for the raid. Welcome, everyone. Thank you. Let me just do a small shout out command. Aha. Because you've caught me at like a weird place. Hey, Matty loves you. Aw, thank you. I'm doing fine. Just like trying to proceed a bit in the game. Oh shoot, we're also like blinded. Hey, Leia and just the Rainbow Dragon. Welcome as well. Thank you for joining the raid. These weird enemies. Yeah, I know. Like most of the enemies in this game are kind of weird. There's like I don't know. Are there any enemies that would be probably considered not weird? I don't know. Interesting things. Kind of like oil slugs or something like that. Turn-based battle? Yeah. Like most Final Fantasy games, it's kind of like a turn-based thing. Although... Ooh. Hello. I'm just getting pummeled here. What? Oh yeah. Yeah, it's like... I didn't like... Did it sound like very... I don't know, hostile or something? Yeah, it's like most Final Fantasy games kind of like had this model up until... I want to say 13? Yeah, 13's got kind of like a weird combination of turn-based and real-time. And then with 15 it's just like straight up real-time combat. Hello, let's see... Demolition? Yeah, demolition, why not? So, how was your stream tonight? No worries. Like, they do like a lot of damage. New game? Really? What were you playing? I remember you were playing like Downfall the last time I dropped in. Or was it like Lorelei? I want to say Oh, To the Moon! Oh, that's a nice one. Did you finish it? Because I remember it was like kind of like short-ish. A pretty decent game, I have to say. Oh, finished Lorelei earlier this week. Okay, fair enough. How did you find them To the Moon? The moon? To the Moon? Like, To the Moon's like a very powerful story, I guess. So yeah, them feels exactly. It's like very, it like really tugs your heartstrings at some points. Like I really enjoyed it. I've actually been meaning to. Whoa! Hey, thank you for the follow, just the Rainbow Dragon. I've actually been meaning to... Hold on. Fast ammo. To play its, I guess, sequel? Although I'm not actually sure if it's like a sequel. It's... think it's called like a bird story or something like that. I forget. But yeah, there's supposed to be like a don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, not Irvine. I'm dead. Damn it! Oh well, we don't have any lives though. Gonna have to use my junctioned ones. Sucks. But yeah, I've kind of like been meaning to... Oh, again? This thing is giving me more trouble than it should. Like, I don't get why all shot does so much damage with like a low level. Well, anyway, it also has like a sequel called, I think, A Bird Story or something like that, which I've been meaning to play. I don't know, maybe I can stream that at some point, but like, considering that when I played To the Moon, I almost like started crying at the end, I'm not sure if I want to do that with the sequel. Oh, it's not as heavy as To the Moon. Well, I'm gonna keep it in mind then. I don't like deal like I don't do very well with the feels. So it's probably not something I want to have like a webcam on for. I go like all mushy and stuff like. Jeez. Oh, okay. That's good, I guess. Like, I don't like. I don't know. Is it good? Like, you always like play these games for the feels, right? So I don't know if a game is not as powerful as its like prequel. Phase Rig does not capture tears. Oh yeah, you're like Phase Rig is that thing. What you call it? The 3D. Oh damn it! I forget what it's called. The 3D like animated thing. Stole 4 magic stones. Awesome. I'm like getting blinded all the time. What the hell? Shell blind berserk. Jeez. Just like burn them all up or something. Sticky icky. That's like what? What the hell kind of attack is that? But I remember, like, generally To the Moon was kind of like short-ish. I think I probably like sat through it in one session. Although admittedly, if you are streaming it, it probably takes longer because you have to, you know, like read out the dialogues and stuff. That was like definitely a very powerful experience. They're supposed to be making like a third one as well, if memory serves. Breath of Death. Hey, that's a game on Steam. That's a pretty decent game on Steam, by the way. If you like turn-based JRPGs, Breath of Death is pretty fun as well. So the thing that's happening here at the moment is that I've gone a bit overboard on one of the game's like leveling systems, I guess. So the way you power up your characters in this game is twofold. One is through levels, which is not very ideal for reasons I'm going to go into shortly. And the other one is by equipping your spells on your characters with a system called junctioning, which is this. You can junction spells on stats. Like, I have junctioned my life spell on the character's HP, and that kind of increases it depending on which spell you use. This way is the optimal way to power up your characters. And why? Is because leveling your characters also levels up the monsters, because they kind of like have a dynamically adjusting level based on what the protagonist's level is. So the more you level up, the more powerful the monsters become. But if you power your characters by junctioning spells, then the monsters don't get proportionately more powerful. So one of the easiest ways to play this game is to kill off your main character at the start, so he doesn't get any XP, and he's just at his starting level 7, I want to say, and then just steamroll through the entire game with the other characters that have super powerful spells junctioned on them. It takes some knowing to know how that works, and the game isn't particularly forthcoming with, explaining this, because it doesn't actually say anywhere that the characters are the characters' levels affect the enemy levels. But as soon as you realize that, you can more or less break the game by giving your characters like 5,000 or 6,000 HP and have them fight like level 5 enemies throughout the game, because the bosses also scale with the party members' health level. So I could just have been fighting like level 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 bosses and have like maxed out strength and health and don't care about anything. Like they'd be doing like 50 health worth of damage to me. Well, I have like 5,000 or something. Oh dear. Hey, we've powered up the thing. So we're at the point of the game here that those missiles that you saw in the cutscene are kind of coming to like ruin our day, and the building we're in can kind of actually like take off. So this is what we're trying to do. We're trying to like activate the bit that allows it to fly away. Yep, this thing. So basically the building we're in is called a garden. Symbolism. And yeah, this is it. It can now take off. We're in a huge academy that levitates. And that's not even the weirdest thing in this game. Not by a long shot. So we just like fly away. Although I have to say, for like a 1999 game, the CGI cutscenes have aged very well, like all things considered. Like it's not at the level of, say, a Blizzard game, like World of Warcraft or Overwatch or anything, but it's certainly pretty decent considering they were made like 20 years ago now. Like 2019, it's like literally almost 20 years since this game came out. Jeez, I feel old. I remember playing this when I was a teen, damn it. I feel so old. Well, yeah, it looks good because the characters have also been like retouched, I guess. You can see like the age from mostly like the backgrounds. Come on, yes, come on, let me go. How old am I? I've like recently turned 33. Like I feel old, but yeah, I'm not actually that old. I'm not old. I'm like young at heart. I act older than my age. I know that much. I'm like, I'll be the first to admit it. Hello. Can we play card games? Nope. Yeah, it won't let us. Oh well. But yeah, I was like in my early teens when I played this. Like, it feels like a very weird sensation. It's like how people felt like 10 years ago when they played like Zork or Pong or something like that. which I've also played, but not in their prime. That's how I made my start, actually. I was like I tried playing Zork when I was like 10 or like 8 or something like that. Of course, I knew like nearly no English, so I had no idea what I was doing. But I still tried. It's like hilariously awful. Okay, so what about now? Wasn't there like a boss fight we were supposed to be doing? Probably. The controls aren't responding. We're gonna crash into the town of Balam. If you're old, I may be ancient. Yeah, I mean, it's all subjective, right? Like, everyone feels like... I didn't say I'm old. I said that I feel like I'm old because of like how old this game is. It's like I can still remember playing this when I was a kid, like teen, early teen. Brace yourselves! Whoa! Like and now there's like all these games with photorealistic graphics and stuff. Wasn't allowed to play games? Well, I mean, parents kind of like do their own thing when you're a kid. Like, luckily I was allowed because I don't know, I didn't let it interfere with my like regular stuff. Like, I always did my homework first, so my ma couldn't like tell me to like go do your homework and stuff. Yeah. So now our academy is a ship. But yeah, anyway, I don't know about forced to play outside, but I didn't have many friends as a kid anyway, because we were like moving all the time. So that's probably one of the reasons that my mom didn't like bother much with like how much I played games. Like, so long as I did my homework and stuff, I was like, fine, just like do whatever on the PC if you want to. I remember playing a lot of like JRPGs back in the day. They're like probably partially the reason that I can even speak English at all. Garden Master Norg, who is he? I've never met this Norg. Norg. What kind of name is that anyway? I've always kind of wondered why they put it in caps. And the game doesn't, you know, explain anything. Oh well. Yay, let's play card games. So yeah, this is like one of those games that we stop doing everything and just play cards for like hours on end. I'm probably not gonna do that now, but I just kind of like need to win a few games so that I can trigger a an NPC later on. So the way this works is that each card has like one value assigned to each one of its edges. Like the card here is like got a 6 on top, a 7 on the left, on the right, and A, which is like the 10 on the left and the 6 on the bottom. And when you place it next to other cards, the card with the highest value wins. So A wins over 3, so we captured that card, and the winner is the one that... Oh, hey, I got an achievement. Professional player. Cool. That means I won 100 matches. Nice. So, yeah, the player that won the... Oh, the same rule has spread throughout this region. Okay. Huh. The player that won, like, flipped more cards than their opponent wins. And that's, like, the basis of how Triple Triad works, which is the card game. It's like a whole series of side quests that you can do on this, which is kind of what I've been wasting my time on. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people that have been watching and like were here more for the JRPG bits didn't like this. Like half of my previous streams were like spent playing just the card game. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of like a fun little distraction, and you can get a lot of good rewards from it, because like the cards that you get from this card game, you can kind of like break them down into items and spells that you can use. So in a way, playing the card game also indirectly powers up your characters by giving you access to better items and spells. Let go of me, I'm not finished. Whoa. Greedy son of a bitch. Why did I even bother talking to you? So yeah, there's like a whole like B-side story here in the garden. This guy is called Headmaster Sid, like as his dialogue box kind of says. This guy made Garden, which is like the place we're in, to make us and other students into mercenaries. It's kind of like a weird thing. It kind of gets explained by the end of the game, which is like 30 hours in or something like that. But the thing is, he partnered with this Norg person because Norg had the funding to build the entire thing, and now Norg wants to turn it into a mercenary only thing, while there's actually a more altruistic purpose that Sid had in mind for these people. Sir, I still have to give you my report. Please come to my office later. Let's go fight the boss fight first. Come on. Boss fight. You're the seeds for return from Galbadia, correct? Yes. It's about time. Master Norg has been waiting for you. So now that Norg has kind of like been defeated, he has this like very clever plan of turning us into Galbadia. Yep, there we go. This guy. Yep. So because we don't want to be turned in, it's like the next boss. What a shock. Fushifuru, Fushifuru, whoa, hey, hey, Leia, thank you for the follow. Give your report of the sorcerers. Much appreciated. And I did thank just the Rainbow Dragon, right? I think. I was like, during all the excitement, I might have forgotten. If so, my apologies. Thank you both for following. Just give the report, right? Oh, thank you. We failed to assassinate Sorceress Idea. Confirmation of Headmaster Sid's order was made at Galbadia Garden. Oh, I did. Awesome, thanks. You are both welcome to the what's they called it, like the Super Fun Times squad. We also have like a Discord server if anyone wants to like pop in and say hi. Although it's mostly to announce that I'm actually going live because I'm terrible at keeping schedules. Balam and Galbadia's orders? You were fooled! Wait, what? Like, this guy's got like a stick up his thing. I don't understand. Explain to them. I like his mode of speech. It's kind of like very weird. Master Norg has known about the alliance between the president of Galbadia and the sorceress. He heard it from the Galbadia Garden Master himself. The Galbadia Garden Master? Fushururu! It's kind of like a weird. The Master of Galbadia Garden is a subordinate of mine named Martin. Martin? I guess? I don't know. So basically, now to come clean, this guy's gonna like try and hand us in. That's basically the gist of it. You just happened to show up just before the mission was to be carried out. They used you. That was like in the previous stream. But the operation failed. The sorceress is still alive and the sorceress retaliated, just as we suspected. No doubt it was the sorceress who ordered the missile attacks. Something must be done to calm the sorceress's anger. In order to do so, we needed to hand over those involved in the assassination of the sorceress. We had to show Balam Garden sincerity. By the way, that's us. Offer the seed's head on a silver platter, and we pretend we obey the sorceress. What? Boss fight. Come on. Boss fight. Boss fight. This was like I remember this being like a really weird fight because like there's the two blue lights on either side of this guy. I think you're supposed to like attack them to change their color or something. I don't remember how it goes, but I do remember that we get another Guardian Force from this guy, like Leviathan, if I am not mistaken. This is my garden. Also, yeah, plot twist. The sorceress that we were sent to kill is actually Sid's wife. Dun, dun, dun. Shock! Now I understand. Sid and Idea are trying to take Garden away from me. I don't know how to do his like speech patterns. I can't do it. You're one of Sid's followers, aren't you? Prepare to die. Yep. Boss fight. What? It's probably gonna be like an easy one, I think. Blue, yellow, red. Lots of magic when red. So yeah, this is like the hint. That when the lights on either side change color, we need to attack them. So hold on, so that they don't they don't go over to red. Let's see. Wait, where was Leviathan? Oh well. Stole one spirit up. Nice. Don't have any lightning attacks though. That kind of sucks. I think lightning is kind of like the go-to thing here. So, Carbuncle. This is a Guardian Force. Guardian Forces are what the game calls the summons in this game. The game calls the summons in this game, yeah. That made grammatical sense. Shut up! But yeah, each summon has like a specific ability that it uses. This one sort of gives us protection magic against melee, like physical and magical attacks. Like the one I just used here, Pezacoddle, does lightning damage, which I think Norg is weak to, if I'm not mistaken. We'll find out soon enough. Nope. It's actually not. Really? Wow. So what is he weak to anyway? Ice maybe? Guess we're gonna check like fire here with Ifrit. Like we've got like a lot of cool summons already. Again, this guy, this is like the first one you actually get to fight in the game. It's like the first boss, the fire dude. And when you beat him, he's like, "Oh, you're strong. I'm gonna join you." Makes sense. Maybe he's like weak to earth attacks. Let's see. Probably not gonna be ice. I'm sure of that, at least. Nope. I don't know, maybe melee attacks? It's just like attacking regularly. Not really. So, Earth, that's the final one. I don't have any other elemental attacks, to be honest, so... So, these guys we also fought as a boss before they joined us. There's like another 3 or 4 of those that we need to fight before we can convince them to join us. Sounds like a cool thing. There's others you can make by finding specific items. Was there like a few that you can like draw out of enemies, like the one I'm trying to like do here. Actually, you know what? I'm not sure if... No. Wonder why he's not taking like any damage. Am I like doing something wrong here? Let me just like scan the guy. Norg pod. Oh, no, it's just like strong against electricity. Okay, has no effect. Poison. Oh, never mind. We just need to wail on it a bit until it opens up. Sure. Should only take like a couple more attacks probably until it opens, right? There we go. Open up. Ah! Now we can draw Leviathan. Damn those seeds! This is my garden. You can do as you please. There we go. Leviathan. Awesome. It's like another guardian force, and this one has like a very cool animation as well. So what are you weak to? Like wandering here. Hey, time to sleep. Thank you. Thank you for following and have a very pleasant rest of evening. Like, sleep tight. I don't know. I have hard time speaking English. If that wasn't particularly apparent by now. Also, it's very hot here for some reason. I don't know what's going on. So yeah, thanks for following and have a nice night's rest. Like a... Ooh, stole a circlet. That's nice. So we kind of want like be casting the spell on him. That's fine. Third language. Wow. That's nice, I can like barely speak too. That's so cool. Like I love meeting multilingual people. Usually I find like in my experience that a lot of people that speak more than 2 languages also have like a very interesting like set of ideas, I guess. Like mindset, not ideas. Have like a much more interesting mindset than people that speak like 1 or 2 languages. Like, not to say that it's I mean, not to say that it's not like people that speak 1 language are not interesting, but like the discipline that it takes to keep up with different languages, I think kind of like influences a person's like train of thought or like way of thinking. Like especially when people speak and they like I do that as well with like I speak Greek is my main language and like English is like a second language to me. I also speak some Italian but like barely. Hey, Matti, also have a very pleasant rest of evening. Thank you for the raid and for bringing all these lively people with you. Oh, please don't get silenced. Please don't get silenced. I got silenced. Oh, thank you. Much appreciated. Oh, we don't have any way of doing anything here. But yeah, sleep tight as well, and I'll see you around soon, hopefully. Oh, jeez. Kind of need Squall to get like Rezokugen up at some point. At least I remember to equip treatment so I can sort of like dispel like all of the annoying status effects. Silence in particular can like really screw with you in this fight. But yeah, anyway, like people speaking multiple languages sometimes like tend to use a mixture of words when they're like in a hurry. Like I do that a lot myself. Like when I speak Greek at like with family and at work and like in my day-to-day life, because like most people around here just like speak Greek. I find that sometimes I just like insert randomly English or like some Italian words in, which is kind of funny. I certainly don't do it on purpose. It's kind of like it comes out, especially when I'm not like very focused on what I'm saying. Hey, reflect. Haha. That's what Carbuncle does. He gives us a reflect, so this guy cannot silence us anymore. Sucks to be him. But yeah, sometimes I just like speak and I for like a moment I won't be able to remember what the actual word I want to say is. So I just use the English version or the Italian version. I speak very little Italian. That's like maybe like a handful of sentences and another handful of sentences in like French. And that's mostly because some of my family is in my aunt used to live in Italy, so I picked up a few words from here and there, and I've got like a couple of like nieces, I guess, in France. Well, actually they're in Zurich nowadays, but still it's close enough. They live in the French-speaking quarter anyway. I've also had some exposure to German, but for the life of me, I can't remember any of that. Like, German is such a weird language to get the syntax of correctly. I don't know why that is. Hey, Jabba the Hutt, yeah! Jabba the Hutt being raised by a Minotaur. Isn't that a fun image? Hey, Aznakta! Welcome to the stream. How's it going? These are like totally new things that you've never seen before. I couldn't resist the buffet the last 30 days. Yeah, yes. Is he actually getting damaged? I don't know. He's gonna start spamming protect. God damn it. This sucks. So now unfortunately I need to start like really going in all the I need to keep dispelling him just on the off chance that I can activate a Renzokugen with Squall, because if that activates I can probably like finish the fight in just like the next attack. Probably not gonna happen, to be honest. Maybe I should like start spamming Peza Kodol and Ifrit. Just like screw it. Nyaha! Grand Slam! Like, I could have sworn that when they were designing this summon, that's what they were thinking about. Uh-oh. Kind of need to do attacks before I get, like, spell spammed. Has got an extra squad for a chip. Yeah, I guess. Well, actually, this guy is like part of a tribe called the Shumi tribe. Although regular Shumi are kind of like very small. I think when you go to their village later on in the game, it kind of mentions that Norg, this guy, is kind of like a deviation of the regular body type. And apparently he's also supposed to be like very, very greedy. Even though regularly Shumi tribe members are kind of like selfless. Why such a tribe even exists? I don't know. I mean, why does anything exist in a Final Fantasy game? Oh shoot. I need to refresh Carbuncle spells. The second earth to sustain the minimum of calories they consume. Yeah, but like this one's like a deviation. He's not like they're not all actually this big. The average Shumi is like shorter than Squall is, and like a lot thinner as well. When you speak to like the tribe leader, I think later on in I think the next disc, he actually mentions that Norg kind of left the village because he didn't fit in. He was kind of like a black sheep to the rest of the tribe. And they also don't speak the same way that he does. But they never really explore it, to be honest, after that. They don't go, you know, in depth with why he's like this. Oh well. Kind of wish I've brought Rinoa instead of Quistis. Like, she has like a lot higher magic stats than Quistis does. So it would have been like a lot faster to kill Norg now. Kind of sucks, but what can you do? Oh no, we got slowed. Just as Reflect wore off. That sucks. I mean, come on. What's up with this timing? Yeah, Grand Slam! I don't know why I like yelling that. It's kind of like a weird thing. Very anime. Oh, did we win? Not yet. Oh shoot. He's got his spells, charge. Yeah, that's not good. And Irvine is slowed now. It's like very weird. I don't have haste, do I? So I can't like cast haste on him to revert him back to normal. I think I kind of need to get Carbuncle back up. So at least none of the others get slowed. Oh shoot. die, don't die, don't die. Oh, thank God. Is Pearl the fat lamp from what? I don't remember that. Was that like in the Blade movie? Like, what Blade movie are we talking about anyway? Oh, so cute. Like, I don't know, we get like reflect, right? So would it maybe be better to just like let both lights go to red so that he starts like casting spells all the time? Oh shoot. Uh-oh. Irvine's critical. That's no good. Although he's like doing shell now, right? So if I use something like fast ammo with Irvine, it should be okay. I think demolition ammo might be my best shot here. I can hopefully get another one in. This time not mess it up. Slow. So we kind of dodged the bullet there. If he tried to do the astral punch thing on Irvine, he would definitely kill him. Like, Irvine's been dying a lot as is already. Taking forever. So this is like a good indication of what I was talking about with the like dynamic leveling. Because if I had been at Squall starting level, this guy would have been dead in maybe like 2 or 3 summons. Not like a 15-minute long fight as is at the moment. I'm done for. I'm afraid of you. Me, why me? He dead. Well, he's not dead actually, but still. Hey, we won. Couldn't find any items. Then his chin cap both sucks. Ew. That's not a mental image that I needed to have in my brain. So like, what's going on, guys? Forget about it for now. Yep, Squall's getting all like angsty and stuff. Squall's like best angst boy. I don't understand, everyone's manipulating me. Blah 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 blah. Go ask the headmaster. Yep, makes sense. Seems legit. Let's do it. Come on, just let me like equip my guardian forces first, please. Like, we got a new one, and we also have more stuff to learn with, I guess, Quetzalcoatl. See, status, HP, encounter none. Oh my god, this is like so close. 99 out of 100. Damn it. So Leviathan can learn recover, which heals party members. But first I want to learn support magic, because this is what you get, like dispels and stuff like that. It's super useful. But who are we going to junction it to? He's got 3 already, so he doesn't need a 3rd one. So yeah, probably Leviathan goes to Irvine. Yeah, that's it. So another thing, we actually had our first Guardian Force death, so we kind of need to revive here with this. Then maybe just like heal them up a bit. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, Oh, also I forgot. I can draw bio from here. Check this out. Come on. Aha. Yep. So he kind of like goes into a cocoon, and later on when you get to Shumi village, you actually like get a mention of it from the elder there. Kind of like says that they kind of retrieved him and are trying to like make him right again. However, I think this is it for me for tonight, because no, never mind. Can't save. Oh well. Actually, no, hold on, we can't save. I can go to the dormitories. I forgot. So yeah, this is probably it for me for tonight, because it's like 12:30 already. I know I said this stream was gonna be a bit longer because I'm not working tomorrow, but I'm already very, very sleepy. So I might try to do another small stream tomorrow morning once I like do some chores that I need to do around the house. I need to also visit the doctor tomorrow, because yeah, I kind of need to get some things in order, if that makes any sense. Hey, good night. Thank you. Have a very pleasant evening as well. So let me just save and go check and see if anyone else is around to raid. Thank you for good times. Thank you for joining, everyone. I guess most people are already gone by now, but thanks for joining. Thanks for the new follows. Hey! Raiken is up. He's doing Danganronpa V3. It's like the third one. Ooh. So if anyone wants to stick around for that, feel free. If not, I'll see you around soon-ish, I guess. Until then, have a very pleasant evening, and thank you again, everyone.